What's going on, people? Right before this, I was talking about these Pegasus Premiums, and I said, yeah, I'm going to open this Alex Ross box. I want to see what's in here. Which is true, I do want to open that and see what's in here. But this Darkwing Duck's Kickstarter thing I did, right? Let's do that first, because this box is heavy, and I just want it out of the way. So, switching it up. So I didn't mean to lie to people. At the time, it was true, right? I wanted to do that. But that's not what's happening. I mean, I could have just uploaded these videos, I guess, in the order in which, I alluded to them happening and just pretended that that's how that played out. But you guys would have caught on if you were paying attention in the videos. It would have been very apparent that I lied to you. And I like to think I'm above that. So let's go ahead, see what's going on in here. I don't remember how much money I gave these people. I just know that it was a good deal of it. Right? Is this even? There's a lot going on in here. Huh. Yeah, so, okay, that's it. Alright, good. So this, what is this? This is 3 volumes of books. Okay. So, you would think I was some sort of avid reader. I am not. I read a lot of comic books, not like real adult type books or whatever. And then there's this, some sort of print type of thing. I guess I think it was one of those stretch goal situations perhaps. So I'm not sure what that is. I'll figure that out later. And then also on the inside and the back here behind this, see that on the back side behind this. They have something back there. Let's see what's going on with that. This looks like a sticker, maybe some sort of decal of sorts. Yeah, I'm just going to assume that it's like a sticker, right? Show you that real quick and I'll get some pictures in there. So, alright, that's there. And this is going to be, so volume 1, right? So that's what that looks like. I'll get you some pictures of these, probably take them out of this here plastic wrapper and whatnot. And then in the back, it says what? He's the terror that flaps in the night. Him and his big fancy purple whatever that thing is with a little cape on the back. So, stylish and whatnot, right? So let's see, collected for the first time in a single volume, all of the Guardian of St. Canard's comic adventures from the early 1990s. Oh, so that's what this is. And then some more words in there that you can read for yourself. So there we go. That solves the mystery of what this is. And man, this is, yeah, like I was saying, like this, now I see why it was so heavy. So then we got volume 2 over here, right? So there's the front of that and stuff. Switch that around real quick in case anybody wants to see the back. So that one, it looks like it says something a little bit different, so I'm not going to read that one to you. But again, I will have slipped enough pictures in here and paused, well not paused, but stalled for time just enough to give those long enough stay on the screen. It's kind of how I do some of these reviews when I'm talking and whatnot. And so then we can move on to volume 3 here. So there's going to be that for you. And so let's look, got Gizmo Duck, and I do remember that green thing in the bottom. I don't remember a name or anything. And that woman seems familiar too. But yeah, so heroes and villains. And then moving on to the back end of this one, right? So was that Duck or something? Is that what his name was? Yeah, actually yes, it was right on there. So yeah. So that's what's going on with this. So I was a Darkwing Duck fan when I was in, that show came out when I was in 4th grade. And I realized that our TV had like this timer thing when we set it to go on, right? Kind of like when you set like a sleep timer for it to go off. And so I would set it to turn on, and so that way I would get home every day, walking from like the bus stop, like at the exact time, basically when the TV would be turning on, so that I could watch Darkwing Duck. Yeah, it was a thing that I did when I was younger. And my mom was like, do you really time your walks and like this TV to turn on like right when you get home? Like, yeah, I do. Like, what of it, woman? So anyways, that's what's going on there. Darkwing Duck and all his flapping in the night glory and whatnot. So now that's out of the way, I can actually move on to this here Alex Ross box. From me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it's wherever you are. I'm going to do this now. Like I said, like 10 minutes ago. Later, people.